Sorry about that. How's this? How's this? And how is the volume in relation to the music right now? Sorry about that. Well, I was just trying to explain that we are officially recording the first day of summer today due to the temperature in Denmark. Kind of unusual, really, but it's not only due to the fact that we're facing the Huskies today that I'm feeling the heat, it's also because of the actual heat. Let's see here. The first youth pro, Niels Bertelsen, 16 years old. All round a week. That's not very hard to reject. Let's do this. Wow. Svenne Mikkelsen, 16 years old. I think we'll just fire him. Get rid of that. That will not do. I actually think let me just see if I can. How is this going to work? I don't usually stream my Discord window, but I want to do. I want to do the picks today, so let me just first borrow these from Peter, but I'm not going to do the same picks. All right, let's start from the bottom up. I think home advantage might be big because of the relatively young teams here. But obviously, it's not going to be everything. Let me just see for a sec here. High Plains. Right, I haven't had a chance to work out the new confidence system. It's going to be interesting to see how it actually works. Chances are, I think HTI League and High Plains Drifter. No, that's a draw. No, we'll go for the home team advantage in this one. Aldrington lost to a bot. Oh wait, maybe we should think about confidence. Okay, well, honestly, today I think I'll beat the Huskies away from home. I haven't sent anything yet, Ben. Well, I think that it might actually be a draw here. Aldrington with a win. I'm pretty strong. Yeah, we all like. Nervous about my injury. Oh, you're helping me here. Normally I don't really look into it, but I just realized I have no clue, man. This is actually harder, but it's what kind of injury? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go with Eternia. No, when did you have the train? All your transfers. Hey Robert, welcome in. Welcome in. I just went on cup results. Clearly you didn't. Clearly you didn't. Did the Drifters have any transfers? Peeky in the chat, welcome, welcome. Hi. I'm thinking about if I should add some emojis to the channel. I haven't really looked into it. I have unpredictable. When was the team split? Oh, it's not that many trades. Okay. I'll go with the draw. Okay, we will have to go by something. Partalov. How did they do in the cup? 141. And Bonnet Bay. This is science. 158. Okay, we're picking Bonnet Bay, even though they're away from home. Trust me, this is the scientific method, but it like 1-3. Okay, again, Aldrington. Matches. Frankfurter FC Union. 118. And what about the Czech? The Czech outfit here. Niksic FC. Okay, we'll have to go with the away team here as well. And we'll see. I just have to go. I think I have to sneeze. Be right back. Okay, that's it. We sent the pics here. We'll go back to the Hattrick view originally, so we don't have to stream all of this Discord thingy. Anyway, how was the youth pools around here? Did you have a more luck than I did? Because that was pretty boring. How has the Hattrick season been for all of you guys so far? Not only in the HTI, but also in like with other teams. Also, my 141 points were because I went for the counter attack tactics. I totally neglected my midfield. Well, I mean, it'll be very interesting to see what happens today around the league. If we look at the live viewer here, you can tell that we've added all of the matches from V.130 and V.109, except for the the pure bot clash in the other division. So besides we pick here, we have 2 Danish managers. Oh, wait a second. Oh, it would seem that there are only 4 active teams in V.109 because apparently Almuen Talent Factory made a change, so he's not actually managing anymore. Alright, that's a little unfortunate, but he'll still get an interesting match. Maybe Lundbacke. That means we have half series half full at this point. Okay, but maybe we can find more for next season. I don't know. Other than that, the preseason has been a little frustrating for Bracken at least. It's so hard to find targets for the skill traits. Improving quite heavily in that regard. Been doing quite a few good trades, but I must say during the first week here it's been very, very hard to find good trainees. There's not a lot of interesting players in that regard at the moment. That's a little annoying because I actually need a few more to try to skill trade on. Ten minutes before kickoff here. See. So actually we end up with only one like really interesting matchup here in the first round of V.109, but that'll be Papai ELC and Parking the Bus. I told a few mates with new HTI teams about the sister series, but one wasn't keen on being too active because he's our national team manager and a busy man, and the other has second thoughts and swapped to the HDL. Oh, I see. Yeah, it looks like one of the Danish managers coming to this league had second thoughts because of the how the HDL rules were actually different, I guess. I wonder how many of the homegrown will get second thoughts about the fourth team because they realize that it will be boring without transfers. I'm hoping we see more HTI. I realize some other thing that I'll have to address somewhere. We will need to have a Hattrick Masters spot as well, just as the homegrown league in the HTI. For some reason it's not there still, but it should be. Like if they award a Hattrick Masters spot for the homegrown league, they should also do it for the Hattrick International. That's my take on it, at least. I'm really excited about this match. 5 minutes to go. How are the elections going in your countries, guys? Very quiet here in Denmark. It usually used to be very heated, but it's kind of, you can tell that the average age probably goes up by 1 each year or so. Or close at least. HTI League. So excited about the actual ratings here. And I'm also hoping to see a few managerials, like tactical surprises, because I think chances are that you could, like, this is where you can like steal a few points in the beginning, where everyone is, well, not completely equal and quite close. We'll get to see if the hyperactivity is the way ahead, or if it's better to stay calm in the market. Three minutes to go. Man, I can't wait. So I did spend some time recording the next Let's Play series video today, because I usually do it in 2 parts. Some Saturday, some Sunday, sometimes Monday, depending on how busy I am on Sunday evening. And my statement regarding the goal for this season will be in that video. But perhaps some of you guys active in the league want to share your expectations, league expectations for this season. A season starting in just 2 minutes. Let's see if we can find something with a bit more height for the start of the season here. Maybe this is good. Is this gonna give the Huskies an edge? I'm going to try and avoid last place. Oh, that would be embarrassing to finish last. Especially for me. Because I've been a little more ambitious in my in my expectation. Okay, here we go. Let's see how we look for ratings here. Let's see. Manico Juniors. Okay, they're not completely newly started here, and it looks like they will completely destroy the bot. Are they playing attack on wings? They're not though. That might it might end up being a little smaller win than anticipated here. Okay, Papai ELC parking the bus. Home field advantage. Pressing from the home team though, and a counter magnificent level 12. I have no expectations, but 8th would be embarrassing. Well, if you are ambitious, at least it would be. Let's see. Alright, so we have Vargas team Bagheera United looking solid in their matchup against Almun. And an explanation might be the fact that Almun apparently had second thoughts about the team. Okay. The first match of V.130 we look at here is Padalov against Bonnet Bay. We have the midfield advantage for the home team, Padalov. And 3 pretty good sectors here. It's going to be tough, Peaky. The Bombers, outstanding tactic level on the left here. Let's see here, we have the home team on the ball. He puts it away. Mikolas Deeg. And there's the first goal of the season. It's Despacio with his team going up in front here. Did we get a little sound here? First goal of the season, Mikolas Deeg. That's a quick event. I don't know how to pronounce that. Perhaps I can get some help at some point. Let's see here, and it's Joseph Schmakal, the other forward for the home team, creating the opportunity, and it's well done up front from his partner. Let's see Orpington AFC against Katowice, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Dead even in the midfield here. We get some help from the simulator and it'll be low scoring, but actually we do see the away team, the Czech team here with a good opportunity, or a few more probability percent. We pronounced it correct on the first try. Katowice. The reason why I think the simulator gives a slight advantage to the away team here is because of the central attack sector of 26%. We go to Castle Grayskull and to see how things look between HTI League and High Plains Drifter. Schmakal. Let's see, quite even here in this matchup, you would understand from seeing the midfield battle here. Drifters playing creatively. And they have a full team of, except for the keeper, of course, with the specialties. Looks quite even here. I'm a little surprised by the away advantage on the midfield. But again, newly started teams, small differences. Ooh. And now let's see here. Hattrick Australia Huskies versus Havnens Helde. And we have quite a midfield advantage for the away team here. And oh, I missed a man mark on, I guess. Uh-oh. There you have it. I missed the man mark, but look at that midfield advantage. It certainly puts us up in front. I hope the Huskies don't find the left side attack too often here. But I've spotted something already. 39-28. Passable. This guy with weak stamina. That'll be a... that might be a problem later in the match, because this midfield advantage is going to grow later down the line. We have a goal for Manico Juniors, and it's Jasper Neff after an attack in the left side. Perfect start. And let's see here. Josef Fetchacek picks up the ball, and in the central attack he misses. So still 1-0 for the home team in that matchup. Another goal, and it's Partalov once more after a left side attack at the Hodentot. And now it's 2-0. Partalov cruising already. Not the start you would want. Peaky, certainly. Not a good start here. Seven minutes gone. We've had 3 goals so far. 2 of those in the V.130. Feels weird to be watching a kickoff live at 1:15 a.m. Yeah. I can imagine. Free kick for... Oh no, the Huskies are up by 1. Kreuger, what are you doing? Everyone is stronger than I thought. I think you'd have to factor in that a lot of the people are playing with better homegrown players than usual, right? Bagheera United, Thomas Hautenstein after a combination. And it's 1-0 for the away team. 8 minutes played, almost 9 minutes played. Can't believe we got off to such a bad start. Oh wait, it's actually a penalty for the Huskies. Doesn't make it any better though. 10 minutes into the first round here, and we've had 3 goals altogether in the series, and sister series have had 2 goals so far in the matches we're following, at least. He had a yellow card for Leen van Nispen, and that's High Plains Drifter. And he'll have to be a little more careful in the central defense from now on. But we're going to see so much more happening with the small differences, newly started teams, lots of goals. I'm actually thinking of this right now, and I'm thinking I should have added or included more goals in my my picks for the first round. It would have made a little more sense, I think. Aunen with a free kick now. It's time for Thomas Morup to make his first goal of the season here. Come on, you can do it. Come on, Thomas. Oh, it's easily anticipated combination. Yeah, another goal for Bagheera. This time, Antonio Sole. 2 combinations, 2 goals for Bagheera. Good stuff. Not as successful here for the away team against Australia Huskies. Unfortunately. I mean, sometimes Hattrick is just such an unrealistic game. It's unbelievable. Stephen Shipley stole the ball in the middle of the field. That's the left back from Alderton. Let's see. If we attack on the right side, that might actually be a good one here. Did a 1-2 with his teammates and is now alone against the keeper. That's Vladimir Svara. And we have a goal here. Stephen Shipley from a right attack in the 12th minute. Good start for the home side at Alderton. Another free kick for Bagheera here. It's headed backwards by the forward. Lands at the feet of Valdemar Filtenborg. Would you believe that? How crazy is that? 5 goals. No, sorry, 3 goals in 5 minutes, all from set piece combos. Wow. That's a pretty decent start to the set pieces coach and his unit back at Bagheera United, and they should be happy about the preparations. Perhaps they found a good set pieces taker. That might actually be a good move. That might be one of the things that could win you a point or 2 extra during such a startup season here. We have 2 games left with the deadlock unbroken here. Let's see. We might see a chance here. Who's on the ball? Who's on the ball? Free kick for Eternia. And Harris Bui. It's incredible that it could be working such. There's the fans. We had a little delay on the sound signal here from Castle Grayskull, but it's 1-0 for Eternia lead. Harris Bui is at least a try to pronounce his name here, but 15 minutes in, and it's 1-up for the Eternia lead. We've had an injury for Antonio Sola, second goal scorer of the match here, and who's replaced Billy Barke. See, that's the wing back over there. It might be because Akira looks like they are training wingers here from the start of the season. I've got to endure a bankruptcy warning in my office all week because the youth pool in Hattrick HTI sold about 2-3 hours after the financial updates, and I'd already spent the money on the new wingback for the cup run. That's gonna suck. Well, if you know that there's nothing to worry about, I mean, yeah, I mean, you have the perfect understanding of how the system works, so the High Plains Drifter has had a chance to make a make the equalizer here, but they have failed so in the 16th minute. Still 1-0 for the home team here. And we've also seen another chance at Aldrington where Russell Cousins had a shot directly at goal from his free kick, but unfortunately for the home team, still just a 1-0 lead. Luckily for the away team, they're only trailing by 1 after that situation. Home advantages are big, certainly, and in the first match, I would say you have a good shot at clawing back and perhaps even go out in front here. I'm safe only about 100k in the red, and I have a home league game and a cup game. It's just going to be annoying. Yeah. I understand. I totally get what you're saying. It's a bit daring, only fielding 3 midfielders here. Extraterrestrial experience. That's a future coach. He's already losing some of his capacity, however. The question is, will Manvo be swapping him out at some point in the match? Not as embarrassing as copying the first goal in the Community League. Well, I'm trailing as well, and it only took 8 minutes for me to get on the trail, the backs. Yellow card for Matthijs Dienst. That's the right back for Havnshilde. We are halfway through the first half here. The Huskies against the Havnshilde. It's 1-0 for the home team. Same score between Eternia Elite and the High Plains Drifter, as well as in the match between Aldrington and Slavoj Karlovic. And then we have Pardov up against Barnet Bay, where we have the home side up by 2. Akira leading 3-0 away against the Talent Factory. Then we have Manico Juniors up against the bot team 1-0. And surely they'd been hoping for more, but now they've had 3 central attacks. That's definitely a problem for them, not being able to get more team confidence out of a match like this one we are seeing today. I'll need to fetch some more water because it's really hot. Back here, 24 minutes played. I mean, surely. Wow. There's the third goal for Padilov. It's Schmakal with an attack from the left side. And we have the Bombers hit by confusion as well. So before the confusion, and now we're seeing the drawback as well. looking like a tough situation here for the Bombers. Down 3 goals already. But anything could happen. What's your experience in the 3-4-5? Harry Sanderson trying to see if the Bonnet Bay Bombers can find a little glimmer of hope here, but unfortunately the left attack did not result in a very strong effort, and it's still 3-0. Unfortunately for Bonnet Bay, that is. What kind of matches do you guys have in the first round on your regular teams? I'm playing a bot. I think I'll have a good team for a couple of weeks, and then all of you guys will catch up since I'm training goalkeeping. Yeah, perhaps, but I mean, if you're training goalkeepers, you would be able to pick all of the experienced guys from all the picks. So one for each position, kinda. I think it might last a little more than a few weeks, to be honest. I've never used it. Probably should have gone 4-4-2. Yeah, the problem about confusion is it hits all the chains. It is dangerous. Let's see, one more chance for Bagheera. Could be 4 for the Danish HTI outfit here. Let's see, keeper staying on the line. Now it's 4. Why is this not working properly? There's the fans. Werner Tinglev, powerful center back. 4-0 now. Might continue a little longer with the goal scoring for the away team in this one. We have a yellow card for Thomas Marchway. And I agree with the live commentary here from the reporter. Let's hope we don't see an injury. Aldrington had a free kick at the edge of the box, but it was blocked by Samuel Tipor, and he gets a yellow. But he had back injured. It's been subbed. Okay, that's not one of the strong players, but I had to double check that one because I had a hard time remembering. What does that mean for the ratings? It gets a little tougher. Here we have a chance for Havnenshelte. Yeah, now it's time. Christian Vista. Is it a quick event? The shot is distinctive. See Havnenshelte. But the keeper is completely in control and blocks the ball. Marco Tignar. Time for the equalizer 1-1, but unfortunately, no. I'm counting on this to turn around in the second half. Bad Bajering. Bajering? He'll fall apart here in the second half. We'll take over the midfield completely. I think we just gained another fighting. Jernia going up by 2. This time a central attack. He's old. Yeah, he is. Sedan Heikes. I paused the scary movie I was watching to join the screen, but this is turning out to be much of a horror movie. A horror show, yeah. We have an equalizer for Karlovic. Wing event. Jaroslav Kliment. Now we have Rob Todd. Let's see here. Harris Bui, the central attack. That's not unlucky, but not completely unlikely either. No goal in this situation here. It's just become 1-1 here at Aldrington, and it's not like Aldrington had. They didn't get to reply to the equalizer instantly. That's what I'm trying to say here. 2-0. I'm getting depressed. There's no reason to get depressed yet. You have to remember it's only a game. Me too. Let's just see from the 30th minute. I'm training playmaking, it will get stronger. At this stage, I'm worried about beating the bot in the Emerald on Tuesday night. My lads are having a Barry Croc. What does that mean? I mean, obviously it's a negative reference, but I don't understand the reference completely, at least. Danny Mark. But Vladimir Svara saves in goal for Iplane Swifter. Oh, for Kralovic, of course. My mistake. Barry Crocker. Should I get that reference? Cockney rhyming slang for shocker. Oh, I know Cockney slang. Give me the bees. So it's is it like an Aussie Cockney slang? So far my opposing goalkeeper is having a world-class performance. he's certainly having a, like if you ever played Championship Manager, like he's playing to a 10. Like he's like the Superkeeper. 5-0 now for Bagheera. Really Bage after an unpredictable event. Oh no, we've just did we just miss another chance here? No, we didn't. That's a few minutes ago. It's an English thing, but they colonized us, so we inherited some of their humor. Oh yeah, I understand. I wasn't aware that there's like an Aussie branch. Yeah, sorry about that. Well, there's Guillermo. The raw steak. In the chat. Welcome in. Welcome in. Less than 10 minutes to go in the first half of round 1 of the HTI Community League, and honestly, I'm a little sad. Sad about the fact that we are not leading, or at least level with the Huskies. What are you training on the wingback slots? I'll tell you. So like I'd have to like how I prio the training slots as well. This like the wingback league slots are the least priored, obviously, because you cannot get extra time. So in this particular situation, I just played the experienced defender pick, because I actually tried to man mark. In order to man mark on the midfield today. So these are the back slots, easiest to not prioritize, right? But I do try to train my my striker here. I boosted this guy in a little bit of a so I could have an optional play towards the wing. I'm actually giving away my tactics here and my strategies here. Cockney is London. It's a London thing. A way of talking. I think Jason Statham. Yeah, I know that. Like it's give me the bees. That's money, because bees and honey. There's also like the ace of spades. That's the eights. So there's like I remember a few others, but we have good pubs and bar sports, similar cultures. Yeah, definitely. I think I've been to London. I went with my class, and we were a few who went to, instead of going to one of the Premiership stadiums and watching football, Scotch missed. Pissed. Yeah, and that must be pissed in the drunk way. We went to the new den to watch Millwall play against Leicester back then. Quite an experience, I'd have to say. I'll have to admit. Agira 7-0. We are still in the first half. Oh, trouble and strife. Yeah. Of course. There's some good ones. Certainly. Imagine coming to England and going to Millwall. I had to avoid a fight and only time there. Panthers mauling the ownerless team. Yeah, completely. Yeah, like when I think of we went there on our own. Yeah, we knew that it was like. And we went to the family stand, and the home family stand. But yeah, I mean. We planned it from home. Like, we wanted to go, like, if we had the chance to go see some football. But we had to get hold of, like, I don't know, 8 tickets. So I went away stand with my then Preston supporting girlfriend. Well, I remember the Leicester away fans, they were like completely flanked on both sides with marshals. So, and there's like basically riot squad everywhere. I think they had everything but shields. London is still on my bucket list. A lot of Europe is. Never been there. I'd imagine going to Australia would be pretty cool as well. I sound very, very southern. So your then girlfriend, or did she stop supporting Preston? Would like to visit Kiwi Island. I haven't really thought into where I would want to go in Australia if I went there. I stopped supporting her. Oh, okay. P&E. Well, we've had an injury for Friedrich Ludwig Chanap. He was replaced by Mario Forstek. I can't believe we haven't equalized this one. I've been to Africa, Asia and North America, but no Europe or South America. I want to go northwest where the dangerous winds and waves are. Australia. Doesn't sound too bad. Okay, it's halftime here, and between Hattrick, Australia Huskies, and Howlands Hilton, we have a 1-0 lead for the home team. HTI League FC is leading 2-0 against the High Plains Drifter. Aldrington AFC and FK Slavac Karlovice, we have a score there of 1-0. And between Padalov and Bonnet Bay, it's 3-0 to the home team. Hello, Nova. Glad you could make it. Good to see you in chat. It's been a while since the last stream, so happy to see you back here in chat. Almoon Talent Factory went ownerless, and Bagheera, Don Barker's team, is leading by 7 now. Between Papai ELC and Parking the Bus, it's 0-0 still. Deadlock Not Broken and Manika Juniors leading 1-0 against Domalache. Let's see here. My father's family is from Ireland, and I know which town, so that's very high on the list. But having time and money to travel is another issue. Definitely. And fashionably late as usual. Who's happy? Who's sad? Thompson says. Well, I'm a little sad because I think it's a little unfair that the Huskies are up by 1 with these ratings, to be honest. Yeah, Peaky is a little, he's miserable. I wouldn't probably say that it's really unfair that you're down 3-0 now, with all the confusion in the ranks. Now I'm hungry. Don Barke is up by 7 against a now ownerless team, because I think the owner of the Talent Factory got second thoughts about all of his secondary teams, I think. Unfortunately for the sister series. And I think Ben is a little annoyed by the fact that he's down by 2 here, but it could still be turned around. Certainly a possibility. And everything to play for between Aldrington and Karlovice. I wonder what the live league table looks like. We have... That's not good. We should not be looking at that, to be honest. I'm sad. Well, you could definitely turn it around in the second half. But passable stamina. Ironically, I had the nerve to set pullback orders if I got up 2 goals, which was uncharacteristically optimistic for me. I guess it's that's the way the game tells you to take a chill pill, I guess. Yeah, I didn't think that far, because I really had a hard time working out like possible scenarios of the games. Could only say that in total, all in all, you guys are doing okay today, because you are up in 2 of the games. You're letting the side down. Well, the rest of the men down under are doing their job at the moment. Let's see, we have 10 minutes before the start of this second half. I'll just run to the toilet real quick, so I'll be right back with coverage of the second half. And we are back. Now also with the screen on. I had no routine in 3-5-2 and was hoping to do a smash and grab, then swap to 4-4-2. Mirak had too much midfield for me. Yeah, and I think I mean, it's always dangerous to gamble with the formation experience, I guess. I wonder how much capacity he will regain, the old timer in the midfield for the Huskies. Hopefully not too much. Hopefully not too much. 16,000 seems to be a popular choice. Okay, Manikou at 51k. That's a different ball game altogether. Aldrington AFC 13k. Grayskull, Castle Grayskull not expanded at this point. Okay, 4 minutes to go before we start the second half. I wish they made live league screens like the international games, but I guess it's maybe a bit too much to ask for in terms of what it actually takes on all the league pages. Yeah, I guess I answered that myself. I'm a little over 17k, I think. That feels like a big expansion this early. I mean, the 10k euro base fee makes it so you wanna just do more small steps, really. Used to be don't ever touch the stadium in the beginning of your Hattrick career, but you also started out with like 200 or 100 fans in the fan club, which is substantially less than what you start with in this version, right? Used to be so different back in the day, and it used to be such a ball ache to get your fan club going, starting from scratch, really. And I think you only started with 7,000 the arena as well. The prize money for last season covered it. Yeah, I was holding back a little. Might as well share that now, because I was looking to see if I could get a jump start on a single winger trainee, like a formidable winger trainee. But eventually it proved to be a little too optimistic. At least initially. And I thought I'd just take it a little easy with that. But I'm thinking perhaps, I mean, I've seen others picking up future coaches. And it might not be the best time right now, week 1 of the season. Certainly does feel like some of the prices are cranked a little. Doesn't hurt that you got 8 trainees for under 20k. No, certainly not. And I mean, that's also a principle that's but that may have been too many. not too devastating if you don't pay more than that. But the principle of not spending money on things that don't help you long term, as like whenever I've spoken to newly started managers about this, it seems hard to convey. If I can flip a few of them this season, I'll be happy. I mean, if you know what you're doing, it shouldn't be a problem. Inadequate leadership, experience at least, Titanic. 32. Okay, the second half is about to start here. Okay, Titanic keeper though. Yeah, second half just kicked off here. Let's have a look and see. Ooh. I'm expecting to see the Havnens Helte turn this around in the second half. Okay. I don't have 9 million Danish. Max bid. 2 million. Doing a little scouting here in another window while we look at the matches here, because back at solid organizational level now. We'll see how long it lasts though. It would be cool if that was taken into account. Like you were actually awarded the formation experience and now you effectively had a higher level and wouldn't lose as much in the second half. But I guess it isn't as sophisticated. And I guess there would be no way to take that into consideration, since the matches are simulated at an instant almost, right? But it would be cool. Bagheera coming down the left side here. Valdemar Filtenborg. Are we getting goal 8? Wow. Absolutely mad start to the season from the Panthers here. He's playing creatively. And he's had 2 special events. Might have been a good shout here. There was actually one thing I wanted to do half time. But I can do that afterwards. Havnens Helte with the equalizer. There we go. Christian Vester. An attack in the right side. Kinda missed that because I was fiddling with some other stuff. don't. Note to self, don't do that while we are watching the games. Padalov again. Abusa Atsis. Oh, I think it's the PDIM from Bonnet Bay. Pressing away an opportunity. Doing good work in the middle of the park. 8 goals for Bagheera. I cannot believe that. Maniku Juniors scoring the second goal of the night. Quentin McDonald on a penalty. Spot kick. And he executed in the 50th minute. Up by 2 now. We have the first attendance figure here. It's 11,229 people at Almoon Park. At Hodentot, we have 10,660 spectators for today's match. No figure yet from Stadium Australia. Still 32,933 spectators at Maniku Juniors Arena and 9,919 at the Popeye ELC Stadium. Today's low scoring match, it looks like. Certainly does. It doesn't look too promising in regards to home attendance. No goal scoring, of course, because I was thinking about all the attendances here. At Castle Grayskull, we have 7,504 spectators. Roughly 60% has found a way to their seat. They are also playing in heavy rain today. The Huskies playing in partially cloudy weather here. And the home team, I think, has had an opportunity. Fortunately for me, it's still 1-1. We have a goal between Popeye ELC and Parking the Bus, and it was an attack on the right side. You're not unlucky for the home team, but they're up now 1-0, 53 minutes late almost. Yellow card for René Urskov. I think that's the second booking for us today. Calm down, people, or at least boys. Seems a little too frantic, that other track. Let's skip ahead. It's been raining all day in Sydney, so partially all cloudy is an understatement. Oh, imagine if the weather regions actually followed real life. What's up with Stadium Australia? Why is that funny? I think you could tie the theme to the fact that Mambo went on the podcast to talk about how Australia needs its own Hattrick League and a nation here. The Bombers are down to passable organization level. Haunen has a chance here on the left side. And now Haunen's hilt is up by 2 goals to 1. Brojanovsky on the left wing. Finally. It would mean specialties will vary in strength depending on your weather location. It would, and it would make a nice customization, but I think you would have to make you would have to put way more thought into a system that would actually balance things out, not only in terms of specialties but also in terms of spectators. It's the original name for the Olympic Stadium from 2000. Oh, yeah, and how original. And for any FIFA game where corporate names aren't allowed. Yeah. Oh, so it has since been taken over, like for sponsorship rights reasons. I see. So that was good. Felt better to get ahead. Is it just me, or did those sound effects for the 1-2 goal sound louder than usual? Well, there's like a few different of them. And I mean, not different like in I have a louder version for my own teams, but like it's randomized. It's had a few different sponsor names over the years. Yeah, I can imagine. I must say I agree with a guy like Eric Cantona. Like he said that if Manchester United would, for instance, sell the naming rights to Old Trafford, he would stop supporting his old club because it doesn't really make sense to him. It's not some sponsor park, it is the Old Trafford. 9 goals now for Bagheera. This time a central attack. And I think it's fair to say that if they get any more central attack chances, they probably won't score. But up 9 goals to nothing now. That's a way to start out the league season. And in general, returning to that whole sponsor stadium discussion, I mean, it gets more and more soulless. Everything about professional sports. Like if you can sell the rights to everything, obviously you can, but it really shows. It really shows. A hat trick for Valdemar Fildenborg for Bagheera as well. Perfect start to the season. I feel more and more disconnected. I've said it a few times before, but I feel more and more disconnected with the whole, like with the game. Manica Juniors up by 3 here. My local footy team in the NRL at a sports betting company sponsoring the home stadium, and I refused to call it by its name, so I just called it Shark Park. Oh, because of like a bookie kinda. I'm a member of Fans United to fight against bad owners. Yeah, and you see those supporter protest groups I mean, now I'm also put off by, like, I used to support Real Madrid, but the whole Super League and Florentino Perez, I'm feeling disconnected by this constant drive to earn more money, because players demand more. Everybody demands more. I mean, it's had many names, and I haven't minded, but the amount that different sports betting companies that get shoved down our throats is disgusting. It was created when the building developers sold off the Goldstone, Brighton's old stadium. Yeah, and if I recall correctly, didn't Brighton, like, historically, I mean, in the 90s, didn't they play at a shared ground in the 90s because of Priestfield? Something along those lines. Yeah, Gillingham. I played Brighton in the Championship Manager 97-98. 2-hour drive for home games. Yeah, just mind-boggling, isn't it? 11,746 spectators has made it the home game. See, that's my my point here. You don't sell the tickets anyway. You could wait a little before you expand. We are 1 hour into the games here, and at Stadium Australia, it's 2-1 for Havnenselde against Hattrick Australia Huskies. Eternia leading 2-0 against High Plains Drifter. At Aldrington, it's 1-1 between AFC and Slavic Karlovice, and we have Pardalov leading 3-0 against Barnet Bay FC at home. Bagheera United leading 9-0 against Almoon Talent Factory. And then we have the 1-0 leading Papai ELC against Parking the Bus. What do then our club fans think of us managers changing stadium names, team names, chasing bucks, and no real trophies at the end? At least in my case. Yeah, you could argue that they would probably hate us. They would probably protest, but in the final game we have Manico Juniors leading 3-0 against Umalace. Mambo had a long way to go to make Stadium Australia get near the real-life capacity. We are similar to current clubs, buying 10 South American babies and selling most. Yeah. But I mean, you don't get a sponsor fee for. You don't get a sponsor fee for your stadium name, so it's not completely corrupted. And basically, you let all the players negotiate their own contracts. You have no say. And you know what? Oh, there's agents in Hattrick, but it's not turned to the same complete circus that it is in real life. It held nearly 110,000 during the Olympics. Nowadays it's around 83k. Oh, I see he has some way to go. Yeah, Padalov scoring from a corner this time. Jiri Koch is the goal scorer. 4-0 now for the home team. 65 minutes played. Oh, this is an interesting development in the match between Papai and Parking the Bus, because we do see the home team fall into inadequate organizational level. Apparently it doesn't matter much. First the news. Wow, that's dark. I think it's safe to say that this organization is a little more dangerous than what you would expect. Has anyone asked ChatGPT about or had advice about Hattrick? I did. I made a video on it in the very beginning of my channel when it first started out. And unless you Kristen Vester gets a yellow here for Havneshilde. Unless you have one of the plugins that lets ChatGPT read, scan the game, you won't get anything useful out of it, I think. But you're not allowed to feed any of the Hattrick information or have like scanners on the side. Did it say train wingers? It didn't. That's real intelligence, not just artificial intelligence. Oh, it seems Kristen Vester has caused an injury for the Huskies here. Thomas Mudgway. It probably would be able to... Nah, it wouldn't. It wouldn't know about the market influence that the supply and demand situation for wingers is creating. But I'd say it again, it's the least popular main skill training. And if you look at single trained players, wingers are by far the most expensive. You look at them in the like 20-year-olds. You only train one skill, it would always be wingers. So mark my words, until that changes, we probably won't ever. Josef Schmackel gets a yellow here. Oh no, wait a minute. Hold the door. We actually had a missed chance for Bagheera. They've actually missed a chance. They have, like we have the season's first goal scoring crisis for Bagheera. They've come to a halt. Hey, Fiflak, which league do you play in? This league is in the Hattrick International. We've gathered 8 teams in V.130 and 4 teams in V.109. And we've started from scratch from the season. So this is the very first real league match. And everybody, all of the human managers here are part of this community in Hattrick and in the YouTube channel. Did I see you in the chat before? Did If so, welcome back, but it's been a while since the last live stream. My primary team is in Denmark, and then I have a secondary team in San Marino as well, in which we are doing a Let's Play series on the YouTube channel, documenting most of our moves anyway. At least what we buy and how we train and we sell. Ladislav Samuel is being replaced by Marik. That's okay, so you have some changes here. You can certainly tell who's been a bit optimistic or at least confident about the games because they're making adjustments along the way. Philip Nova gets an injury and is replaced by how's the trading situation going for you? It's going really well, I have to say. I've started working out some thresholds, some crunch, some number crunching, and I'm really starting to see some good deals. Right now, as in general, it seems like the start of the season is making it's hard. It's a little harder to find actual targets right now. Like the first week of the season has been horrible for finding targets, but remind me to show you after the matches here. But well, let's see here. Thomas Morup on the left flank for Havnenselde. Surely he will extend the lead here to 3 goals to 1. Oh, he misses. No, he won't. Forget what I said. No, wait a second. Oh, that's just all that text to tell us how he actually missed. No change to the score. Oh no. You know what? I'm just gonna show you now before I forget. So if we go to Fabrikken and we look at the transfer history, like this trade for instance, was picked up. I saw you sold that Zambian under 21s, had him bookmarked. Yeah, I basically talked to the coach. I talked to the coach and said, like, I'm gonna be obvious. I'll be honest here. I can't train him in playmaking because I'm in a cycle situation, and I can't even allocate stamina. So I'm gonna train him for like a few levels, and then I'm gonna set him at a price. And if you want him in some training towards under 21 national team, you'll have to pick him up, and they did, I think. So this deal, not the best ever, but still, this is like over 1 weekly update. So that's 290k without any fees deducted, basically in 1 week. Like, he had to receive the training update, obviously, so it, like, maybe I added like a little extra to the call it the price, asking price, of course. This guy picked up week 15, sold week 16, a net gain of 430k. Meletti sold for 530k euro. I didn't post, like, it's part of the new the upcoming video. Havnenselde up by 3-1. And it was goal. Yeah, here we go, and now we are second behind Partilov. But like the Melody sale, pretty good. I think like his transfer fee tripled due to the fact that he was an under 21, like with his age and everything. Yellow card. Oh, I think we have an injury. Eventful match here. Okay, it's only a bandage. I was tracking him, but the last few nights at work got too busy. Yeah. I mean, at least it was an easy decision for me to just sell him. I didn't have any hopes for anything else but a good transfer fee. But all in all, with like returning to the talk about step skill trading, I'm starting to feel confident about going into that phase with the cycle teams, simply because I won't need as many trainees, because I don't have to use any of the perhaps for a short while I'll have to use one of the 100% slots for skill trading, so I don't have to scout as intensively as I've had to with Fabriken. I got around 2.6 million euros for that youth pool. Wow. It's unfortunate that it's in the HTI, because those money are not gonna do anything. But it's still a nice sale. A few more adjustments here for Aldrington. Rob Scott goes off and Tonino Moretti goes on. Looks like you're starting to get the hang of trading. Well, at least, well, I was expecting so, because it's not like it's been a little meticulous. I've been constantly trying to find more accurate numbers of what to look for TSI wise. But certainly, yeah, I was expecting it to be better with time when you start to get more numbers. To be fair, I did ask 2.5, which was very ambitious, around 3 times the transfer compare. Yeah, but if you well, it's crazy when if there's an opportunity to get them on the under 21s, and as good as your player, I mean, perfectly fair. I just hope I can sell a few guys for the cycle to like fill the money tank as much as possible, really. We have just over 10 minutes remaining here. Havnenselde leading 3-1 away against the Huskies. HTI League up 2-0 against High Plains Drifter. And then we have Aldrington AFC and Slavoj Karlovic drawing at the moment. The score is 1-1. And then we have Partilov up by 4 against the Bonnet Bay FC. Bagheera, today's high scoring team, 9 goals up against the Talent Factory. In the game between Apar ELC and Parking the Bus, we have a score of 1-0, and then we have Manicure Juniors up 3-0 against the Bot team in the final match in today's program. He had under 21's World Cup final eligibility. I thought that did go a nibble or two, and it did. Yeah, certainly. We might have a shot of a consolation goal here for Bonnet Bay. They should be awarded a chance in a minute or so. No, it's just an indication of the position at the moment. Is this a little glimmer of hope of a chance for Aldrington to take the lead here? We had Karlovice going to solid in organization level here, but actually it's the away team with a chance here. Radek Lochak attacking on the left, and it was a good idea, but it didn't really go as he'd hoped, and there was no one on the receiving end of that pass, and it's still everything to fight for at Aldrington. Less than 10 minutes to go of regular playing time now. Just a shame he wasn't Oceanian, but at least he's from a different continent. Oh, in terms of Oceania, Asia rivalry, or what league do you play in? What's his nationality then? Leighton Gilchrist. That must be Eternia, South Africa. Oh yeah, that's true. I remember now. As soon as you said it, I was like, oh. Let's see. Yellow card for Gilchrist of the Eternia lead. See if there's anything left in the tank for some of the teams here. I would like to see all of the teams score, and for that to happen we would have to see the Bonnet Bay Bombers get a consolation goal here and High Plains Drifter. And if you look at this match, you look at the amount of chances, everything can happen in the as the match draws to a close here. Because there's only been awarded 7 chances so far. Anything is possible in Hattrick in that scenario. Oh my. Not looking good for the Huskies, and just picked up perhaps a little risky skill trait, but that'll be interesting. I'll show you guys after the match. Our first ever additional team was in South Africa, but I perceived a bit of hostility from the local coaches as foreign owners was a new thing, not an accepted part of Hattrick like it is nowadays. Yeah, I understand that that might be the case. The whole stadium is standing and holding their breath. It's the home team he hits the side netting. And also the time zone difference put me off, so I closed them. I would also imagine like South Africa is almost the same time, if not the same time as we have here in Denmark. So that's just like you. How many hours are you ahead of South Africa time zone? 9? Okay, so it should be roughly the same as this is it just the same as Hattrick time then in South Africa? But yeah, I could totally I get that with the time zone. I mean, just I do have a little trouble with the San Marino community because it feels a little disconnected. I was surprised to see a full league coming in, but I had to change my stance on the not streaming San Marino part. And that's actually one of the things I wanted to set up during the halftime, but I can't. That is the fact that I'm going to stream San Marino matches tomorrow. But I'd had to copy some settings from this stream. The way YouTube works in this way is a little strange, but let's see here. 3 minutes to go. I remember talking to some Germans in the bar line at Australia versus Germany group game in Durban. Where's that? South Africa. Oh, at the World Cup in South Africa. Oh yeah, it's still the normal time zone. HTI League going up by 3-0. Up 3-0, and it's a hat trick by Harris. I think I'll just call him Harris because how do you pronounce that? That last name? Anglo-Chinese. Bui. But yeah, like when you think about the distance from Germany to South Africa, it feels strange that there's no jet lag like that, but if you just like you don't have to adjust in any way to the time zone. So Turney are now 4-0 up. Boo-ay. Boo-ay. Well, Harris Boo-ay with the 4th goal here. He's having the time of his life. Already securing the top scorer title. Maybe not, but it's he's striding away towards the top scorer title. Quite great strides, at least. Four minutes added. We don't need 4 minutes, referee. 1 minute added here. It's a little harsh with the 4-0 scoreline here. Jumane Gacharia. But Dante Jones in the goal saves that shot here. And it looks like a comfortable win for HTI League here. More comfortable perhaps than it should have been, according to play here. Aldrington and Kralovic with 2 minutes added here. 2 minutes added at Hodentot as well. Looks like it will finish 4-0 for the home team. 4 minutes extra for the Talent Factory to endure the lead. They're down by 9 goals. Have mercy on them, referee, and blow the whistle. 1 added minute here between Manikou Juniors and Domelasse. And it means that the Finnish team takes a 3-0 win. It ends 1-0 in the game between Papai ELC and Parking the Bus. And at Castle Grayskull, it ends 4-0. And it means that HTI League will be in 2nd place after this round. Just after Padalov. Same goal scoring difference. Goal difference, I should say. I took a detour via Singapore on my way to Johannesburg to save some money. So I was on the go for around 36 hours from Sydney to Cape Town. And I'm too tall to be able to sleep in plane seats. So basically, "36 hours. Wow. But I guess on those, what would you call it, Pacific flights, there's quite a bit to save. That was a bit rough, but I nearly had a week to recover before the World Cup kicked off. Okay, that's a good thing, because it would be annoying to be completely shattered for such an event. Aldrington and Kralovic draws 1 game all, and it ends 4-0 for Padalov. 4-0 against Bonnet Bay FC. And in the final match of V.130, we have Havneshelde winning away 3-1. I was very lucky in my match, really. We'll go over the matches in a sec. 4 additional minutes here, as well as 4 minutes in Talent Factory Bagheera. We are not going to sit here and wait for that. Let's just take a look at the league table here as it updates in a minute. Yeah, Ben, you were really unlucky today. Really unlucky. That Germany game had the scoreline as I did this morning. Germany in 2010. Didn't they win? They won? No, was that in 14? Who won 20? That's Spain. Wow, time flies and I'm mixing up the World Cups. Let's have we have the updated league table here. In the lead, FC Padalov. 3 points and +4 goal difference. HTI League as well, with 4 goals in the difference. And in third, Havneshelde, +2 goal difference, 3 points. And then we have the single draw of this round. Aldrington AFC and Kralovic in 4th and 5th, respectively. after the 1-all draw. Placed 6th is Hattrick Australia Huskies, -2 goal difference, 0 points, and 0 points for both High Plains Drifter and Bonnet Bay in 7th and 8th place here. That's the league table after round 1. In the next round, we'll see High Plains Drifter hosting the Hattrick Australia Huskies, Havneshelde playing home against FC Padalov, and then FK Slavoj Karlovic against Eternia League FC. Bonnet Bay will be hosting Aldrington AFC in the final match of that league. Should we just take a little... Okay, so that hasn't been updated. Okay, we'll just move on to V.109 and have a look at the table here, because Bagheera going all the way to the top, and we'll be paying attention to Maniko Juniors as well as Papai LFC ELC. It's the Peter Derby next weekend. That'll be interesting. We already have a name for the rivalries. Next week we'll see Bagheera playing Tesla Kickers. So that's against the bot team. I don't agree, the loser has to change the name. Wow. Stakes are high. Parking the bus. I'm likely losing. Let's just quickly look at the statistics here. Okay, I mean, low ratings ish. Havneshelde, but I mean, it's quite even. I already dropped the R. Oh, you lose a letter of your name each time. You gain one if you win. Let's just go over the matches and see what... was a fair win for Huskies here. Let's see, Eternia League. What does the simulator say about things? Come on. It's very harsh result for Ben here. Can't help but feel a little sorry for him. Wow, Padalov with 202 hat stats. That's the defensive approach. And I guess 4-4-2 at this point. Strong way to line up, simply. I generally go by Pete anyway, so that's the point of difference. Let's see, what does the office say? So Keith Grammer is the man I was talking about, the skill tree I wanted to highlight as perhaps a little risky. Oh, so we overpaid for his compare. Powerful midfielder. Let's just try to edit check to see. It should be, it gets a little better once you look at it like this, but if we just hopefully should pop quite quickly, it should be... My name isn't actually Peter, so it would be harsh to force you to change. It would be in any case. We're also trying to see if we can pick up this fella. That's in 2 hours, but we do need to find a few more possible trades for Bracken. We've been lacking a few of the players needed over the last week or so, because it's been hard to find trades. So maybe that's just a general thing. But overall, I'm starting to feel comfortable about the fact that I know more about how to go about making money on those training spots once it gets a little more serious in the cycle. Let's just take one more look at the league table before we conclude the stream here, because I want to shut the PC down and take a breather, because it's kind of hot in here. Next week, Partylov, we're coming for you. What about the fans? Bracken means factory, yeah. Fans are very happy now. Let's see if we get another 17. And then we have a... I mean, look at the preview for this match. Matches for national team 2, 11 under 21 matches, and my team has played 2 matches in total. Similar to fabrication. Oh yeah, you could say that. Fabrica. In the southern language family, I guess. Do you guys think there's anything left to cover? Perhaps. Or perhaps I should just update the score in the picks. Nah, I'll do that off stream. I think it's time we say thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you for taking part in the HTI. Thank you for taking part in the chatting. I will be posting about the San Marino League stream in a minute. So if perhaps it might be a little far-fetched for you, Piggy. Hoping for better results elsewhere today. Well, for anyone losing this first round, just have to remember that the differences between the teams at this point is so small that it's even more random than you would also expect elsewhere. Like in a season, it will be less random, I think. Cheers for being here today, Piggy. It was very fun, and it was nice to be the comeback kid of today's stream. Thank you, Hattrick Gods, for today. Yeah, it will be fun to see how it all goes. Thank you so much for being here today. I'll see you guys soon, very soon. Take care, guys.